Alright, these are my top 10 bars from Songa's debut album Dream Workz. I first found out about him on his Black Box 2 years ago, and he had some sick bars then, so I have high expectations for this project. And in my opinion, he didn't disappoint. He's an underrated artist, and yeah, he's only going to continue to grow, so let's get into it.
I only count the wins but caught a couple L's. I beat a Scottish girl and I knew her mother well. I'm kinda genius, funny how I'm dumb as well.
Got a small one here to ease us in. He's saying that he's fucked a Scottish girl, but then plays on a town in Scotland, which is called Motherwell. And it was the last two lines where he says he's a genius, which made me double take this and actually check if it was a place. But yeah, Motherwell, knew her mother well. Slip.
Comes naturally, effortless sex appeal. All my family doing bits, I got creps to fill. Like a flexible Asian, I wanna stretch a mil.
Here he's playing on an Asian woman's name, a mil, but he's talking about $1 million in cash as well. So like a flexible Asian, he wants to stretch. He wants to stretch the money, make it last, make it grow. Doesn't want to just get it and spend it.
I got backy roach grinder and a raw to strap it. I'm just waiting for the green like I'm caught in traffic. Your girl is staring at me, bruv, I might be forced to tap it. She be looking for the pipe, she's like a poor mechanic. I fuck the beats up, all these vids are pornographic.
When someone says they're waiting for the green light, it normally means they're waiting for someone or something to approve their actions. So he's not going to go fuck someone else's girl unless she's giving him the go-ahead, basically. And then pipe, obviously meaning his dick, but a poor mechanic won't be able to find the pipe that well, or maybe she's just acting up, I don't know. And then staying with the context of fucking, he's fucking all the beats up, hence pornographic.
Never grab aloud, 4 pints in and the pack is out. Oh fuck, let me grab another round. Man, I get wasted. So fuck when I sip beer, can't taste it. Face it, when I spit bars, man, ace it. Girls thrown up, man, I'm calling that basic.
I think the flow here is quality, but it's the last line with a slick bar, saying how when his girl's throwing up, that's what he calls basic, because when his bait is sick, it's basic. Yeah, standard. And then this is a familiar bar as well, because in my last vid about Crep and Conan, Crep said when the wifey ill, the only time he's basic. And I don't believe for a second he'd copy, he probably wrote it way before anyway, so he's more than capable of thinking of these elite bars in his ones. So yeah, great minds think alike.
Let's get it. When I was about knee high, I was always told I'd away with words. Facts. Now I bun you and I write lyrics, get high, get away with words.
Play on away with words here. When he was young, people clocked that he had away with words, but now when he gets high, he gets away with words. So you know, he's like in another state of mind, he's thrashed.
Hard, expensive garms. Heads turned fast when I stepped in yards. Flows too cold and I'm blessed with bars. Everyday skank if I stepped in dance. One dumb pagan said I'm uncool. That's cause I pressed his arm.
This is a sly little bar here. You got your aunt and your uncle, but someone called him Uncool, which sounds like uncle. And he's saying that for the reason that he pressed his aunt, which means that he's moved to his aunt in a friendly type of way, let's say.
You can catch me fishing on the moon at night, cause I'm gonna make my dream work.
This is the first line of the whole entire project, and it's so simple yet so good. He's playing off the whole Dream Workz animation company logo, which his album is named after, and the artwork is inspired by. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you didn't know, the Dream Workz logo is this kid sitting on a moon fishing. So, yeah.
Why'd you only dream and you're snoozing? Why'd you find it so fucking amusing? I got stabbed in the back but I'm bleeding lyrics. I make some heat like speed in physics. We both want them P's and digits, bet you make yours through Z's and Mollies. But bars save lives like heads and volleys, or go over heads like brollies. And yeah, I got boys on road like peds and lorries.
Making some heat is referring to his music being fire, but he also relates it to physics, because speed makes heat. But the best part about this section is definitely the heads and volleys line. Headers and volleys is a football game where you can only score if you header or volley the ball. But bars saving lives would mean you've hit the woodwork of the goal, the post or the crossbar, and it hasn't gone in. But then also bars saving lives could refer to how music carries meaning. And some people who are feeling really down and not feeling the best will listen to music to help lift their mood and could potentially save someone's life if they're not feeling in the best way. I'm pretty sure that's what he means by that. That's how I've interpreted it at least, but either way, solid bar. And then overhead like brollies. A brolly is an umbrella that goes over your head, but also an overhead kick is a type of volley in football, so that links back to that as well. Making P's and digits, you make balls through Z's and Mollies. Z's and Mollies obviously selling drugs. And then the last line, got boys on road, like roadmen and that, you know, might be selling drugs, I don't know. Like peds and lorries, because they are on road.
I'm never gassed off the Grammys cause I write mine. I put my hips against her hips cause she quite fine. I'm drinking whilst I'm dancing up behind her, that's a white wine.
I've always known what a wine is, but upon looking it up, I've clocked that it's Jamaican patois for wind, which makes sense to be honest, but I guess you learn something new every day. The link between both wine the drink and the dance is too smooth, specifying it even further with white wine, which is obviously a type of wine, but also because, well, he's white.
I just grab a pen until my palms sweaty, my heart's heavy. Only drank a half bevy, but I'm feeling low already like the glass empty. All I'm seeing is love, but it's half envy. And all we see is green, but we aren't ready. So I'm linking amber, trying to keep the car steady. My eyes are still red from that last seggy. Time to put my foot down like traffic lights.
Now here's my favourite bar on the album. So he's talking about how he's drunk half his bevy, but he's feeling low like the glass empty. Play on the common phrase to spot a pessimist if they see the glass half empty instead of half full. And then he links it to love, but seeing half envy. That's slick. Then we got the play on the traffic lights, starting with green, which is when you're meant to go, but you ain't ready yet. But also green is the colour of envy, referencing the previous line. Then he's linking amber, which is a girl's name, but also the next colour of the traffic light. And I've just clocked the last words of the past two lines are ready and steady. And ready, steady, go is a common phrase that we heard when we were kids, just like the traffic lights, ready, steady, go, you know what I'm saying? And then his eyes being red is the last colour of the traffic lights. And I don't know if it's Seggy or Zeggy, I don't know if I've spelt it right. I've never heard that term before, but I'm assuming it's a spliff, hence why his eyes are red. And he relates it back to when he says, all we see is green. And then rounding it off with time to put my foot down, which is what you do in the car when the lights turn green. This also might be a metaphor for his life and music. It's time to get serious and like fully commit. It's time to put his foot down. So yeah, that's my top 10 bars from his album. I definitely recommend checking Songer out if you haven't already. Look out for this guy. I can see big things happening if he continues heading in the direction he is. It's only going to get better from here, and he's pretty young as well, so big things to come. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe if you enjoyed the vid, all that stuff, and yeah, see you in a bit.